Hello there. I've had a quick look at the Daily Mail reports on this Angela Rayner wrangle, and I can't see where it says that the Tory MP involved is definitely male. Surely that's an important point. In the Daily Mail reports on this Angela Rayner crossing and uncrossing her legs thing, the paper appears to have been very careful in not disclosing the actual sex or gender of the Tory MP involved. So how can it be defined as misogynist? Now, it started as a claim that Tory MPs, plural, were involved, but it now seems to have boiled down to one unnamed MP. And that's important when considering the response by politicians and pundits, even if more than one is involved. Because by bandying the word misogyny about, the assumption made by everyone is that the Tory MP or all MPs concerned must be male. And further, they must self-identify as such. Now, I may have missed the definitive giveaway line that says the Tory MP or MPs touting the story is or are indeed male. But the only references I've definitely seen saying it's a he have been coming from those pointing the finger. So doesn't that show that all those who responded like this are themselves sexist in some way? Shouldn't the proper response have been to say, "This is distasteful," until such time as the true identity of the culprit was ascertained, as well as their sex and gender? That is, if we're supposed to be playing by these new woke rules. Or don't they apply in certain situations where Parliament is concerned? And if your response to my point is, "Don't be silly, Jeff, it must have been a man, a woman would never do such a thing," then you are not woke enough for the modern UK, are you? Now, the thing that got me thinking about this is the quote made by the Daily Mail when they said, one MP said, "She knows she can't compete with Boris's Oxford Union debating training, but she has other skills which he lacks. She has admitted as much when enjoying drinks with us on the Commons terrace." I'll leave you to decide the makeup of any group where that sort of thing would be bandied about as a joke. Just asking. Now, the one thing I will say is, because there are far more male Tory MPs than female MPs, then the perpetrator of this misdemeanour is more likely to be a male. But to simply assume it to be a man immediately on hearing the story surely says as much about the people screeching over it than it does about the person talking to the newspaper in the first place.